Right now, Central Florida is hosting hundreds of scientists, executive celebrities, and more here all to talk about human health.
The Lake Nona Impact Forum is happening this week with some big names and big topics. West News' Jesse Pagan is live for us in Medical City with an exclusive look at day one. Hey, Jesse.
Hey, Stu and Michelle. So the motto here for the Lake Nona Impact Forum is right here on this lanyard: inspire, innovate, and impact. And that's what some of those big names are hoping to do right now as the first sessions get underway here in a big hall called Innovation Hall here in the middle of KPMG's Lake House campus in Lake Nona. Now, this event draws a lot of big names, which draw big privacy. They say, organizers here say, that's part of the big draw that brings all of these people here together. However, we were able to get a rare and exclusive look at the first day here of the Lake Nona Impact Forum. Day one of the annual Lake Nona Impact Forum, starting with cheers and a packed crowd at KPMG's Lake House campus.
We have attracted some of the most important thought leaders and luminaries to come to Orlando.
For a 13th year, big names like Magic Johnson, Deepak Chopra, and even former President George W. Bush on the docket to speak on topics like AI in healthcare, robotics, medical breakthrough, policy, and more. But it's not just executives, celebrities, and dignitaries.
I'm here because this is a unique conference in medicine, healthcare, and community.
UCF College of Medicine founding dean Dr. Deb German is here as the school works to lead the way on the intersection of medicine and technology. And her vice chair of aerospace medicine, Dr. Manny Urquieta, is with her. We first told you about his work to create a space medicine program last year.
There's a focus in AI and new technologies that definitely that's what we need for human spaceflight, especially as we plan to go back to the moon and eventually to Mars.
And that's a topic former Senator and NASA Administrator Bill Nelson spoke on.
As we are going out there to try to venture out all the way to Mars and beyond, we have to invent things that will keep human beings alive.
But it's not all just high-level thinking. Organizers say having this conference here in Central Florida capitalizes on the talent and industries we already have and can lead to growing them even more.
Deepak Chopra, who moved his global headquarters to Lake Nona after being here for so many years. Johnson & Johnson.
Boosting the economy, landing current students' jobs, and maybe sparking the next breakthrough.
And it is about two people coming together at the coffee shop and having a conversation.
Now, earlier today, some of the sessions talked about hot topics like women's health, semaglutide, which many of us know as the weight loss drugs Wegovy and Ozempic, and even, longevity. Right now, they're talking about brain chips and neurotechnology and how those things will happen in the future and how they'll work with our medicine and our healthcare. Later on in the week, the topics continue, some about politics, some about, again, science, research, space even. We've got executives from Google and Microsoft. NCAA President Charlie Baker will be here at some point, even some of the Kennedys, and as I mentioned, former President George W. Bush at some point throughout here for the rest of the event until Friday. Covering Orange County, live in Lake Nona, Jesse Pagan, WESH 2 News.